I'm back in the garden here. Somebody asked a good question. We're under the beating sun for just a few minutes, but question was asked to me is, how do I secure my tomatoes? Person was asking, they said they use like the weave system, like a Florida weave. I tried that last year. I didn't have the greatest of success. It didn't work out for me. Maybe it was my needs or whatever, but I chose to not use that method this year. So quickly I'll show you kind of what I do is I just kind of do the traditional stake method. Start off with first are these 8-foot stakes I put in. They go, I'm about 6 feet tall. They're just about 6'2", about as tall as me, maybe a little bit taller when they're in the ground. So that goes in. I kind of make a good point of trying to like make sure I'm taking care of all the suckers that are coming out, so you don't wind up with too much, shoot out growth. I did have one down here that I just laughed was a sucker, but I kind of leave them sometimes. Not too many of them, but one. And what I do then is, like I said, I have the main pole, so I just put in a secondary pole for it. So, think of it, it's like this is the main one. Sorry, this is my index finger is the main one, and my middle finger is the other one. So it just kind of, I have those two going, and then I take care of the majority of the suckers. And I have, I don't know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, in this row, 2 more back there, and that kind of really helps take care of that. Another thing I do is these are about 5 feet in. These are for a orange blossom tomato, and they grow pretty tall long vines, so I put one in up to 8 feet. So again, just tie them in, as they're going up every, as needed. Sometimes I miss them early on, they got bowed, but whatever. But you put them in. I don't tie them too tight. You don't want to stack them. You want to have room for them to, to move around in there a little bit. You're not trying to secure them like so nobody can steal them. Good example of the suckers here, like that one. Pull it off, snip it, good to go. And yeah, so that is how I secure my tomato plants. I find this works for me. Oh yeah, come over here, and also in the this section here, use tomato cages, the central thing, and then what I might do is put in different posts along the way on the corners and just secure, so for those anything that reaches out a little far can grab. All right, so that's what I do. Thanks for asking.